Hey y'all, welcome back to The Purpose Nurse. If you have been on my channel before, but if it is your very first time, then I just want to say welcome. My name is Jalen, and on my channel I talk about faith, purpose, nursing, and doing my best to inspire all of you lovely individuals. So today I'm going to be talking about anxiety. I really wanted this video to be more of a cozy type video. I have my coffee right here, and I'm just gonna be sipping on that while I talk with you all. Yeah, I just really want to talk about anxiety in nursing school and my experiences that I have had with anxiety since starting nursing school. So if you are interested in hearing about anxiety in nursing school, how I cope with my anxiety in nursing school, then keep on watching. Okay, so anxiety. I will say that initially when I would hear people talk about anxiety, I thought that it was like weird because I had never experienced anxiety before nursing school. So I didn't really know like what anxiety was. I just thought that it's like, oh, you get a little nervous or something like that. But y'all, nursing school has given me anxiety, and that's why I'm so grateful that it's almost over. The end of nursing school, you know, is almost here. But just wanted to share a couple of times, you know, where I experienced anxiety and how I cope with my anxiety, and just really learn like how to push through. So I first experienced anxiety, I want to say it was like first or second quarter of nursing school, and we had to do OSCEs. And now OSCEs are the skills that we have to complete, and you have like 3 tries to get the skill. And you know, if you don't get the skill, then essentially you know, can't move forward in the program. And I just remember literally like having to go to the bathroom and like have a bowel movement, and just being super nervous and just kind of like thinking about all these what ifs in my mind, and just not only think about that, but think about all the other classes that I had finals and stuff in. And literally the only thing that like calmed me down was praying. And I know that everybody's different, and I know that there are different levels of anxiety, and you know, I know that some individuals do have to take medication for their anxiety, and I'll touch on that like a little bit later. I don't take medication, but I have found some vitamins, but I'll talk about that later. But I kept having to tell myself that, Jalen, you're good. Like, you're good enough. You had the faith. You put in the work. God is not going to leave you. He's not going to bring you all this way and then just stop. Like, stop providing for you, stop sustaining you and pushing you, you know, through. And I think at the beginning of the program, like that's like when it started. And then as the program progressed, I just felt like I would be around my classmates. And this is why I really think you should watch who you hang around, because I am a firm believer in you are who you hang with. I really do believe that. And you know how you could just walk into a room and feel like that it's tense, or feel like that it's happy, or you can just feel that. I know, like, especially on test days, I could feel the mood of the classroom. And then I would have certain classmates that would think about these worst case scenarios and bring them up and ask me certain questions. And I'm just like, okay, I just need to get like away, be by myself, because this is not helping me right now, and it's contributing to my anxiety. And if I had to classify my anxiety, I would say it would probably be like around like mild to moderate anxiety. Yeah, mild to moderate anxiety is what I would say. And just think about everything that comes along with nursing school, and just like wanting to do well and not wanting to like disappoint anyone, and really assuring myself, like really reassuring myself that I'm capable of, you know, doing everything that my program requires. And I don't know, y'all, it's just like, I don't want to say that I never said that I would never experience like any type of anxiety, but I don't know, never say never, because I literally would have to catch myself and be like, Jalen, why are you acting like this? Or why are you doing this? This is not how you are. And then it would be so interesting to me, because when I would do these OSCEs that I would have to do, this one particular clinical professor saw me. Well, she saw me before I was going inside to do the OSCE, and she said to me, "Oh, Jalen, you're always so cool, calm, and collected when you're performing your OSCE." And I'm like, okay. When in reality, I'm just like, maybe no one else can see like how nervous I am. Like, maybe they can't see it, but I don't know. It kind of did speak to me when she said that, because it was almost like, for me, she was, I don't want to say speaking something into existence, but I don't know. It kind of gave me like a revelation that you, even though you're feeling away inside, or I may feel like anxious and like nervous about certain things in my program, or going through certain things in my program, it's like, wow, Jalen, like, you don't look like what you've been through. You don't look like what you've had to overcome. And it's so funny, because I was just watching this sermon by Michael Todd. So if you guys don't know who Michael Todd is, after you finish watching this video, look him up on YouTube. He is a pastor, and he's a pastor over a church in Tulsa, Oklahoma called Transformation Church. And he's just amazing. Like, he's so real, so honest. Like, he's an amazing pastor. And he has a sermon talking about, it's actually his most recent sermon, talking about winning in weakness. And in today's society, like, there's just this image of like putting on and being strong, and nobody really wants to talk about their weaknesses. Nobody really want to talk talk about the things they're not good at, the things they need to work on. And I just feel like that was a lot of revelation for me too, because that was one of the reasons that I started my YouTube, is so that I could be honest with you all about my entire process and, you know, share my faith and everything along with that. And I just think that every year you should really try to be intentional about sharing your weaknesses. Obviously, like, you know, sharing your weaknesses, like, you know, in confidence with someone, but just being open about your weaknesses and being willing to grow in them, and realizing that we need more people to be honest about being imperfect, not having it all together, things like that, because I really feel like that's what goes into social media, and, you know, needing to be married by a certain age, or have this by a certain age, or have that by a certain age, and things like that. And nursing school and my anxiety have really showed me, like, y'all, like, I cannot do anything without God. Like, I can't, because there are days when I'm telling you, I don't even feel like I'm using my strength. I feel like I'm using the strength that God has given to me. The Holy Spirit is like guiding me, pushing me through. Yeah, and I feel like that just more people should just be open about things that they are suffering from, because God uses our weaknesses as testimonies for others. And there may be an individual who is suffering from something, or going through something, or experiencing a weakness, and they're not sure how to cope with it or something like that, and then they stumble across a YouTube video, or go to an event, or go out to eat somewhere and start casual conversation, or just something random. And it's really nice to, like, talk about your weaknesses and talk about your fears and things like that. Again, honestly, with someone that you trust, because it's edifying. It's so relieving to our spirit. And for me, man, like, I don't know, like, I look at things so differently when it comes to anxiety now, because I never connected with it. Like, when people said that, I'm like, oh, like, they have anxiety, like, okay. And almost a part of me thought that, like, some things were, like, irrational, almost, like, there's no reason to be, you know, anxious about this or anxious about that. But literally, like, I do experience that, and it's, I don't know, it's really like, it's not a good feeling. And it just really has been, like, pushing me more and more and more into prayer, and, like, literally releasing it and giving it to God. So I stay close to a Target. Like, where I live is like a Target, it's a Trader Joe's, it's a Rouse, it's like a whole bunch of little stores. And I went in to Target, think to get, like, some juice or something, like some, like, small items. And I was walking by these, like, little vitamins, and they're called Olly, Olly, and they have all these different types of like vitamins and stuff. And, like, They have these cute little names, and one of them is to like help relieve stress, and I think they're called de-stress or something like that. But I looked them up, and they work for some people, and since I feel like my anxiety is not like, it's not limiting, it's not self-limiting, and it doesn't like cripple me, I just wanted to try something, you know, to help. And I've been using them for the past couple of days, and they help. I feel like they help. And they just simply relax you. And you can look them up on Google, Olly vitamins de-stress or something like that. And again, it's spelled Olly. And they're pretty tasty too. You know, sometimes vitamins and stuff like that, or whatever supplements, they're like not so tasty, but these are pretty decent. And something else I've also been doing is working out. So my best friend and I are supporting each other, and I think she also has another friend in the group as well. But my best friend started this fitness group, and so we all like keep each other accountable, and our goal is to work out minimum 3 times a week. And I feel like that has helped me as well. Today I had been feeling a little down, and I decided to work out, and I felt a little better after working out and listening to a sermon. And I just really have to tell myself and realize that right now where I'm at, being in nursing school, meeting all these deadlines, and really just transitioning into this role of being a nurse, that it's a part of my life, and I just have so much more life to live and experience. And I'm just so grateful to be in a place where I can even experience this. And I know that nursing school is not easy, and it's not meant to be easy. And I again continue to tell myself that if God brought me here, He will sustain me through it. And I'm just grateful for the journey. I'm grateful for the journey and everything that comes along with it, the good and the not so good. But I just want to say to anybody that is experiencing anxiety and you're in nursing school, just know that that's normal. But if you are experiencing anxiety and you feel like it's self-limiting, and you are very, very worried, and you're not able to complete your simple like daily activities of living, then I highly suggest that you go see a licensed healthcare professional or a therapist, so that you can talk about what you're experiencing, and so that some type of intervention can be done to help mediate the anxiety that you are experiencing. So that's it, you all. That's all I have to share with you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna say it again. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and be blessed. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.